progress off here. The first event of tonight's broadcast.
Ooh, we've got ourselves a good one here. Nice little street stronghold coming at you. You see the boys over on this guys squad here. First, actually, I think we're looking at eDivided. But anyway, both these teams are going to be fighting over that middle objective, which is B up on that top shelf there. A fun objective to try to fight for. Very important one as well. But that A point, one of the most important on the map, currently being captured as we speak. But we're going to see that shotgun get pulled out right on in there. Always fun to get some nice little power weapons kicking off and start things out.
Controlling this shotgun here on the top of A site. Gonna flip here to the perspective of Phoenix Almighty as he gets taken down on B ramp. That's two objectives currently being controlled, A and B, by the old guys as they're approaching 20 points here in the first part of this stronghold match at Streets. Two players approaching together here toward the B bend. Looks like they're gonna bide their time and back off. Make sure they maintain control of C. They're letting the enemy score here a few times. Crankles rather, with the shoddy punch here behind A as he's guarding this site, collecting more time for his team. He sees his teammate go down. That's two players down on the side of old guys. Crankle's able to defend A as B site's now being contested. It looks like eDivided is going to try to grab this point and be in a position of scoring.
Yeah, always fun to be finally in that position. Right down by about 40 points right now, but it's very easy to get points on the map when you've got, if I say when you got two objectives, but when you got three, but at that mark, yeah, but just two at the moment. Just a little bit of back and forth fighting, trying to retake this B point if you're the eDivided squad, but old guys gonna have to back off moment being there just to take a little break, try to recoup their team, but that objective is gonna start being captured by eDivided. And things are gonna get a little mixy real quick here on this B side of the map.
Still, though, look at this. Old guys approaching 50 points. They were able to mitigate the control. You know, they only got 22 points. Two players still down on the side of eDivided. Old guys seems to be taking it pretty strong here, setting a little bit of a tone. Intense tugboat grabbing that rockets. That's also going to pave a smooth road. There's one of the kills. There's the second kill. Effective use of the rocket. Two players down on the side of eDivided. Once again, I think that's the third time I've said that in the past few minutes, which is why we've seen old guys able to step up and really claim some points here early on in this match.
Yeah, I mean, old guys getting themselves off to a very nice lead, doing a good job utilizing every weapon they can on the map, right? It feels like they're going to every single wall possible, picking up every gun there is available, and it's just fun to watch them get that going. Both, I mean, they get themselves up to a nice lead here, 91-22. Yeah, you're losing the B objective, but I have full confidence in their ability to retake this one quickly and as a team. You can already see they're trying to get this one pushed in, helping each other out with a few key gunfights. We're going to see a couple of them actually pushing it right now. We're going to see that Bulldog pulled out as well. Another one of those wall guns that's just absolutely fantastic to see, right? It's awesome having a gun that just rips through an entire team if need be.
And not only having a gun that does it, but you know, having a player that when that's in their hands, they are able to effectively use it as such. 100 points. That's a little bit of a landmark there. We're going to see just shy of halfway through this game here for the old guys, setting a good pace here in this Challenger Premade Division match in Week 1 of Season 6 of the Halo Rec League.
Yeah, good to see both these teams try to fight for this A point right now. Just trying to get a little bit of this topside map control. It's very important to have as long as you can. Phoenix Almighty, he's trying to fight for that one for the boys, is going to finally get taken down. And you got to think, I mean, getting yourself up to a nice little 115-42 lead. They're very comfortable right now, but hey, the way Halo Infinite works, the way Stronghold works, especially on a map like this where things can flip very quickly, no lead is safe, right? At any point in time, you can literally have 249 points in Stronghold and you're not safe. But let's be perfectly honest, with the way we're seeing squad like old guys play right now, got a lot of confidence in them. They're getting everything out of everything. Like, look at there, another double kill with the rockets. They're keeping things pushed in on the B side of the map, on the purple street side of the map, just forcing these eDivided guys as far out as possible at any given time and just controlling things. I mean, look at this. We literally get a mini flank here going on towards B, able to pick up a couple key kills there. Doesn't quite fully get the last kill on B, but still up to that 140-42 lead. Everything's looking really good so far.
Yes, sir. Old guys, 140 points. And now we're going to see a potential return as eDivided is now in a position of scoring with control of the A, or with control of the B and the C site, rather. Look, intense tugboat, jumping right over mid, gets a well-placed shot onto the hot dog stand. He's not even going to take C. He's going to touch it to prevent the scoring for a few seconds, and then he moves toward B. And you know, they were able to touch C and mitigate that rotate, but now he's with his teammate in B, and he's able to get this point. And now back to being in a position of scoring. He's still alive. It was a little haphazard from my perspective, but he walked out of that with effective, really good positive takeaway. So I think overall, that was a really effective play there from Intense Tugboat.
Hey, Intense Tugboat is that man, right? I mean, that guy, he's got 11 kills right now, only 5 deaths, getting it done on the map for sure. Also got himself nice 4 assists, right? You look at his squad as a whole, they've got 4 assists for Super Sauce. I mean, Tugboat himself, he's got 4. Crankles has got 5, and then, yep, it has 4.
And I'm telling you, these guys are performers. All 4 down on the side of eDivided. And it doesn't look like any of them right now. Well, there we go. We have now in a position of scoring. Old Guys is able to claim that B side. All they had to do was really touch it to prevent the progress of scoring from eDivided there. We're going to see Zephyrus as he peeks this outside of this alleyway. Intense Tugboat's going to go for the rocks, yet once again controlling that pivotal progress. He's going to move toward Market here. Great shot there on the middle alley. He's going to continue to rotate and potentially come out of this with 2 kills once again for this Rocket. He did last time. Can he do it again?
Yeah, I mean, they've been very efficient with these Rockets. It feels like every time they're grabbing them, they're picking up those 2 kills. I mean, yeah, every once in a while you trade in your own life for it, but that's okay. A 2-for-1 trade in Halo is about as good as it gets. And, I mean, look at this. Already up to a nice commanding lead of that 207 to 70 as we speak. Intense Tugboat leading the charge on that one. He's still got 1 rocket shot left. Not trying to use it up because he knows he's going to need it. And guess what? He uses it up. Nice little double kill for him. 2 kills with those rockets overall as well. Tugboat in this team to victory right now as they get themselves within 30 points of ending this one. The boys over here on eDivided trying their best to fight this off. They're on that A point the best they can, trying to push in from this side towards B. Things are getting a little bit intense on the B side right now for Tugboat and Co. But they're defending the best they can. They're getting these kills, making sure they're staying alive as long as possible, getting as many points as possible in the meantime as well. 8 away from winning this one, and you got to think the boys are absolutely buzzing.
Right here, final few points of the game, folks, and we're going to have it. That's going to be it. On the board, we're going to see the first win go to Old Guy. Game 2. We're going to get into this. We're going to see if Old Guys is able to maintain their lead throughout this series. They won the first round, and let's see if they're able to win the second as we kick off this second match here at Livefire.
Yeah, our boy Super Sauce over here just getting things a little bit saucy for the teammates right now. Just taking a couple 1v1, 1v2 chows as his teammates are trying to push over to help him out. And right now we're seeing eDivided try to work together the best they can. Right off the bat, we're seeing Old Guys maybe get a little bit confident, right? They're all kind of taking a few solo chows, but now we can see them kind of grouping up once again. They've got that OS on them right now, which, by the way, I just got to say, I know it was a while ago that it was updated, but I am so glad they extended the time on that. It feels like it makes it a lot more useful on the map. I mean, arguably a lot stronger, but still, you know, they now have the sniper and OS on the map at the exact same time as a squad. These Old Guys players looking to push in eDivided the best they can.
Yes, sir. And unfortunately, I'm having a little bit of a glitch here on my side with the stream overlay. So as I work to get the team names back up on the stream here, just know that on the left side we have Old Guys, and on the right side we're going to have eDivided. Early on in this match, though, you know, we reduced the scope of the responsibilities of what's on these players, right? The first game, they were struggling through with strongholds on top of having to kill the enemy team and complete the objective. Now they just have to kill. And up by a total of 5, we're going to see Old Guys take the lead here in the second match of this series, as a strong lead seems to be on the agenda for the Old Guys team on tonight's docket.
Yeah, I mean, getting themselves out to a nice consistent lead of staying up by about 5 or so is always good, but right now they're going to get up to a nice 7-kill lead right there. Good to see. These guys, I say 7, but it's actually 6, but you know, hey, doing my best over here. But they got him cornered in that back green area. Like, eDivided was cornered, and these guys over on Old Guys did a phenomenal job pushing that one in as a team, using what they had, which was the sniper rifle, and they just grabbed the OS to keep it pushed in. But now eDivided doing a good job off these respawns, doing what they can to help their teammates that are still alive, right? Trying to get as much out of this as they can, picking up some key kills all the way across the map, and now getting this kill lead only down to 3, right? That was a phenomenal respawn right there out of this eDivided team. It's going to be a bunch of back and forth kills, as there's a lot of chaos going on in the map, as it feels like everyone is very spread out as these two teams are battling it out everywhere on the map. And overall, the guys over on Old Guys going to come out on top of that, going to have a 7 kill benefit right now in that overall KD. And I mean, just when it feels like it gets a little bit chaotic, it's controlled chaos for them, right? I said it was chaos, but in reality, they were playing with each other the best they possibly could. They were getting some well-placed team nades on the enemy there and using their BRs to the best ability to help each other out. And it worked out great. Now they're up by 10 kills. They've got the sniper rifle again, and they're probably getting ready for that OS to pop up again, and it's not even going to be around anytime soon.
No, sir. And after effective use of it like that, we're going to see a lead of 12. Old Guys taking it real strong here in this game. I mean, it's impressive to see them consistently perform. And I mean, they're setting up themselves for a pretty good season if the rest of it looks even close to this trajectory.
Yeah, definitely going to be a fun season for them in this Challenger Premade North division. So far, they're looking amazing when it came to the Stronghold, and now coming to the Slayer. You see exactly why they were so good in the Stronghold to begin with, right? And it's things we already talked about. They're so good at using everything on the map to the best of its ability. They're working together when they can. Like, even when they get a bad spawn, it feels like they're doing what they can to get right next to each other, to help each other out as soon as possible. They're always overlooking each other. No one's really doing anything alone. And it's amazing to see, but now we're going to see... yeah, look at that OS just get camped right there. That's fun to see right there. They're trying to make sure they can get this OS secured for Old Guys. They know they need it. They've got the sniper rifle in their control. They pick up a couple kills, but regardless, Old Guys able to get their push on there. They get that OS. They pick up most of the kills as well, and now it's off to a crazy commanding lead, almost up by double as they're about to get to that 30 kill mark.
Man, 2 points away from 30, which would make it a total of double of the overall amount of points. We're going to see Zophorus taking the top spot in the lobby with 10 kills and 4 deaths. And, you know, of course, with a top performer like that, we're going to see the assists currently being held by his teammates. But really, I guess the top performer can be considered with the KDA. It's probably Intense Tugboat, as he is not only commanding 10 kills under his belt, he also has 6 assists. That just indicates such damage output, and you've always heard me preach this before, that I think a large merit of a team to determine how well they work together can be really calculated from like an analytical perspective, just based on the percentage of kill to assist participation. You know, the more participative a team is on each kill, the more than one person is effectively confirming a kill, the more assists there are. For every kill there is, you know, there's a chance for an assist to also have taken place. So the better percentage there are to kill to assist, I think that's one of the metrics that so far has just been, that stood the test of time as the metric that really attributes to how well a team works together.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the most important things in Halo, right? With how much health every given player has, you can't afford to get yourself in a numbers disadvantage situation, and teams that always put themselves in a numbers advantage are always going to win at the end of the day, right? Obviously, there's some degree of skill that's also involved there that helps out a lot when it comes to individual gunfights and that sort, but you look at a team like this where they've got multiple people with 7 assists, they've got multiple people at that 14 kill mark, you know they're playing together, even though you've got one guy in Krankles who's only got 5 kills, right? But I guarantee you on the map right now, it does not feel like he only has 5 kills. And same thing with Super Sauce having 6. And they don't feel like they're probably getting that few kills, right? They just feel like their teammates are helping them out, getting things cleaned up. Because it's not always all about kills, right? Just making sure you're not dying a ton if you're not getting a ton of kills. But they're doing what they can to help their teammates out and allowing guys like Tugboat to have that 14 kills, 8 assists, because he's always involved with his squad.
Man, they've mitigated the double. You know, they were very close, 15 to 13. Now, you know, it's not quite 20 to 40. So we have seen a little bit of a return, at least, you know, from a scoring perspective, as eDivided, you know, they're not giving up without a fight. They haven't assumed defeat yet, and that's a merit in and of itself, because, you know, sometimes it can be pretty disparaging, and, you know, mentally it's easy to clock out, you know. So just not seeing them jump to that leads me to believe that there's, you know, pretty good team chemistry going on there.
Yeah, you know how it is, how it always is, right? You're coming into this season, it just started, right? We don't know how much these guys have been playing, right? It's a rec league for Pete's sake. Not everyone's on here playing 10 hours a day as a squad scrimming, right? Maybe they only play in season, so they haven't really had a lot of experience playing with each other lately. And maybe this map didn't go their way. The first map didn't really go their way as well. But maybe map 3, we start seeing them warm up a little bit, get back into things as a squad. The communication probably starts kicking off a little bit more. They realize, hey, we need to group up a little bit better than we are. Like, just kind of getting things going as a squad. It's just kind of one of those things. Sometimes these guys are grinding a lot, and sometimes they're not. It's just kind of how the rec league is.
Yep. I still think at the end of the day, though, that this is an awesome avenue, a platform that you can learn, and I think life itself, especially our human existence, we all incrementally acquire understanding of our world. No one knew everything when they were born. No one can know everything. So let's all work together and try to make ourselves the best version of ourselves that we can be. 49-35. We're going to see Old Guys 1 point away from confirming the second win here in this series of Challenger Premade matches between Old Guys and eDivided here on the Halo Rec League. I'd like to thank you all for joining us. At the final kill is there confirmed, and we're going to see Old Guys take the second point, 50-37. We're going to begin what could be the third and final match of tonight's series, because Old Guys, if they're able to step up and confirm this victory, it's going to be the final nail through the coffin for the first series of tonight's event. But we do still have another set of matches scheduled for 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, so make sure you stay tuned as we progress throughout tonight's broadcast. I'd like to thank you all again for joining us.
Hey, it's going to be a good one as well. And hey, I would love to thank everyone as well, because you know what? We love having you guys here, and it's a good time all the way around the board. And both these teams fighting things off right off the bat here. We're going to see Tugboat with that active camo pick up a nice kill right there, looking for another one as his flag is going to be pulled across the wall. He's actually got the flag being pulled across the map, trying to do what he can, but his flag also getting pulled. He's going to find it over in that back courtyard right now in the blue side there. He's going to pick up a kill or so there, get some help from his teammates. They get that flag returned, and they're about to get a flag capture of their own as well. Good play out of both squads there, but overall going to work out for Old Guys as far as advantage goes there, to get up to a nice 1-0 lead. But hey, it's Aquarius. Sometimes we see flags get capped in like what feels like 0.01 seconds sometimes. It's pretty crazy.
It really is. I think that's another really good testament to how much I think 343 nailed this as a Halo. Halo to me has always been a game where the environments and the maps that are designed in the game always facilitate the creative use of navigation. Like, there's some sort of skillful expression in the creative way that players can navigate these environments. And competitively, especially here in the Halo Rec League, where these teams are competing, you're going to see things that you're going to be able to take notes of. Like, wow, I didn't realize that jump was even possible. Or he just used that boost in a way that I've never thought of. Like, he's maneuvering and navigating in creative ways, and it's making him a more effective player. And it's just so cool to be a part of this, where players and even myself have the opportunity to continue to improve. Just seeing these players perform.
Yeah, and we see some very, very impressive things, especially in the HRL here as every season goes by. Right, we're on season 6 now, and I feel like we're seeing things now on day-to-day play in every single game that in season 1 we were like jaw-dropping about. Right, we were like, how is that even possible? But now we're seeing it. It feels like every player's doing it just because, they've all been playing for so long now. And everyone just slowly just gets adapted to what the meta is and how movement works and everything, because a big part of like what you were talking about earlier with the HRL is like, it really does give you an opportunity to learn from a lot of different people, whether that's in the actual matches. Maybe you guys are playing ranked with some random people that are in the league, or you're playing 8s or something like that. It gives you that opportunity to get things going. But look at this flag.
Dang,
it's
man.
About to be
barely
captured.
got
That's
it away.
Perfect timing.
Great effort there from Wrigley. Got to give him a shout out. He was the only one alive on his team. He grabbed the flag as he could and mitigated the enemy from scoring. I mean, at least for a few seconds. They did confirm their second cap, and that's going to be the second point on the board for Old Guys. 2 of 5 points total. We're only almost 3 minutes into this game. So really strong performance here. As I'm giving them the call out, 3 of their team go down. Intense Tugboat not far behind, and it looks like this flag's going to be returned by Crankles.
Yeah, Crankle's not letting that one get away, but he's got some players pushing up from behind him as we speak. Now, big shout out to Intense Tugboat, though. That guy's got 10 kills, 4 assists, and only 4 deaths. That guy's been frying for the first start of this map. At one point, he had 7 kills. The next most was like 3 or something like that. The guy has been frying. But now we're going to see him and his squad are going to try to get on the offensive here. They've been on the defensive for a little bit after they captured that flag. But once again, they're getting to that 50-yard line of the map. They're going to start pushing things back in. They're trying to go for another flag cap. They're trying to get themselves off to a nice 3-0 start. eDivided here, though, trying to do what they can to get this one defended, right? They're doing a good job making sure they're trying to play together here, get grouped up on the map. But these boys on Old Guys are getting it pushed in nice and quick.
Man, I mean, it's kind of been one of those things that this game has kind of been the same as the first two, in the sense that I've just noticed that Old Guys are controlling more of the equipment and the weapons on the map. Like right here we have Crankles. He has the Invis and the light rifle, and their heat wave rather. And it's like those assets individually, you know, against a good player may not be that effective, but having both of them in your possession, you're a bit of a force to be reckoned with there. So, you know, just the little things all add up to a level of effectiveness that right now I think Old Guys has demonstrated through their adequate control of the power weapons on this map and the previous maps of tonight's series.
Yeah, I mean, Old Guys, they love, I mean, it's not even just the power weapons, right? I mean, it's everything. Everything about the map, it feels like any power position you could possibly have as well. They're trying to make sure they're covering them, making sure they're not giving them up for free as well. And now, I mean, we're going to see them being pushed in a little bit right here, but once again, it's kind of like what I was saying earlier. I'm not too really worried about it. I feel like every time we've seen this situation on this map so far, they've done a really good job pushing themselves back out and being able to get a ton of map control out of it. Like, it doesn't really matter what kind of map control they start with after making an aggressive push and it fails, right? Because inevitably that's going to happen. Every once in a while, your offensive push will fail. But they're able to get themselves right back into a striking position to do it again.
Up by 2 points. And so far, we haven't seen much wiggle room here either, as they've been able to hold this line. You know, you can have the mindset when you're in the situation up by 2 in a capture the flag game like this. You can have the mindset, you can just hold deep. You don't have to really even push. Getting double kills like this and maintaining effective control of the enemy team by preventing them from really breathing much is a great way to see the round through the end of the time. But you know, they're actually going to grab this. They're going to go for this. Super Sauce is going to go for this. He has the flag close to back to base. Intense Tugboat able to stay alive there, maintain that invis, able to stop the flag from being scored, but not for long. There's the 3rd point on the board, and Old Guys looks like they're inching ever closer to their imminent victory.
Yeah, I mean, this Old Guys squad doing a phenomenal job. I mean, there's 5 minutes, 30 seconds left on the game right now. The Old Guys squad eDivided gonna need 3 caps right here to tie this one up, or to win it at this rate. And it's not undoable, right? This is a map I was talking about earlier. It really doesn't take very long to get from one side to the other with a flag, but the way Old Guys is playing right now, they're hardly letting eDivided really get to that side of the map. Whenever they get all the way pushed up past that 50-yard line, they do a really good job making sure they're helping each other out, keeping this eDivided squad pushed up all the way into their base. But Crankles once again in a position to maybe grab that flag, gonna get a nice little gunfight in blue generator, gonna get taken down though. Nice little gunfight right there. Super Sauce though, he's gonna take that opportunity to pull that flag, maybe try to pick up that player and kill his teammate, but he's gonna end up going down. Couple nades and BR shots landed on him there, and his teammates, you know, they're not too worried about it, right? This is their opportunity to get once again pushed up while the enemy team is distracted about what's going on with their flag. So they're going to take this opportunity to slowly push up, help each other out, and make some moves on the map.
Getting that 3rd flag grab, what could be the 4th flag grab, has got the hot dog stand, wanting to get the 1st. Super Sauce, not going to let that happen. He gets that return, and now still up by 3 points. We're approaching 4 minutes remaining. What a great shot. Went through him, banked, and then came back. You love that double damage. They're going to go for another grab here, man. This isn't looking too hot for eDivided at this point.
Yeah, I mean, eDivided definitely going through it at the moment. That camo, I mean, it's about to spawn up, and right now you see it Old Guys in a prime position, maybe to be able to grab that. But look, there's going to be someone sneaking around back towards the flag. He's going to pull that one off. Well, last second hero once again. Just try to distract this team just as much as possible. eDivided trying to make a move. Looks like their players are going to be getting cut down left, right, and center right now, though. The flag should be returned momentarily as Crankles, he's going to be the guy up top. He's in charge of making sure this one gets capped as soon as possible, and that one gets capped. Going to go up to a 4-0 lead 3 minutes and 30 seconds left and already back on the offensive to try to grab another one.
Man, they might be able to end this quick. They, you know, it's typically these score to 5. It's such a balanced map that you can see the kind of, you know, they continue to get squeezed until the time runs out. But, you know, man, they're effectively making these pushes. They're controlling these power weapons. Old Guys is just looking really good right now. And, you know, I think they just feel it because that's what it looks like. You know, from the observer's perspective, they're working really well together right now. Look at them. From that perspective, they're just... All their entire other enemy team is trapped in util. They're making their push, but, you know, you just see Old Guys in the spots that they need to be. Kenkel's here in utility. We just saw Zoofers. He got taken out. Both of them got taken out. There's a really good push there. You know, maybe eDivided is taking the bull by its horns.
Yeah, I mean, eDivided definitely getting things going right now. They've got the opportunity to get everyone pushed up and get something going, but they've got a couple players unaccounted for right now. They're trying to figure out where they're at. They're going to lose 2 guys on their squad. They have to try to get something going as far as this flag is concerned. Ooh, 1 kill almost comes through in the back there, but at the end of the day, Old Guys gonna be able to clean up a lot of these kills, and it looks like they're trying to get ready to get a flag cap right now as well. We're gonna see a little bit of gunfight going on towards Blue Fridge right there. Gonna go in favor of Old Guys. I mean, 2 minutes left on the map. You're gonna need 4 caps to tie things up, and it looks like Old Guys is trying to get that 5th one. They don't want it to go another 2 minutes. They're ready to be done now.
And Old Guys wanting to confirm this victory, and they're inching ever close to doing so. Hot Dog Stand taking a fall. Krankle's watching his teammate as Krankle's rather watching his teammate as he walks by with the flag. 2 players down on the side of eDivided, and this could be it. I mean, the flag is away. It's not being returned yet. Intense Tugboat with the heat wave, making that stop right there in the middle. And folks, that's going to be the confirmation on the board, as we're going to see, you know, Old Guys take this.